Really cool stuff. And yeah, that was a good interview. We'll definitely have to do another one of those. Let me see. Now, I was going to go check on the channel real quick. By the way, this is my VODs channel. If you guys are interested, I have 273 subscribers right now. Thank you for 273 subscribers. Let's see. Oh, videos. Let's see what I'm working with right now. I got 3 views on my little Invader Zim video. So I'm testing out. This is like, you can see the beginning of the arc. This is me testing OBS on an Office PC. This is when I first installed it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it for YouTube. I had no face cam whatsoever. Then I decided to go ahead. I realized that, so part of the thing is that this Office PC, I mean, I don't know if you can even hear it now, but it's already struggling just doing what it's doing now. So I think that I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to try and do a big face cam stream where, where I'm like, I don't know, what's the word? I'm not going to do a big face cam stream or a lot of big technical streams on this computer because it just cannot handle it. So that makes sense. I think the theme for today is basically just learning how to stream while poor. If you're a poor person, it's incredibly difficult sometimes, but the world is getting a little bit more accessible, thank you, technology. What we're going to need to do, though, is get to the point where internet connection is basically considered like a... I mean, I don't know that I would necessarily say it's a right. It's always going to be a privilege because it can always be something that can go down. Any kind of infrastructure that can collapse is always going to be considered a privilege, in my opinion. But we need to get to the point where internet is widely accessible to everyone on the planet, which it almost is, but we're not quite there yet. And then we need to get to the point where everyone understands what live streaming is for, what the internet is for in general, because I feel like we're still figuring that out literally as a species, kind of. We spend a lot of time these days butting our heads against one another here on the internet, and I feel like that is not necessary. It feels like as a species we're developing this like hive mind mentality, but we're still kind of leaving behind or not developing a lot of the empathy that we're going to need if we're going to be an actual technological hive mind. So anyway, here's the channel. Here's how it's doing right now. One day, maybe it would be rad if this channel was really popular, but I don't know that it ever will be because this channel is just for my old VODs, which are either completely unedited, most of them are completely unedited, or some of them are like really roughly edited. There's a very few like nicely edited videos on here, and I feel like I should probably actually end up pulling those and putting them on my main Gummy Worm Gym channel. But for right now, I just kind of wanted to talk about the origins of this. This was originally just Gummy Worm Gym, and I was uploading all of my gameplay to this, and then I realized that what I'm uploading is VODs. These are not edited, and that's why I'm not getting any views. So I added VODs to the end, and I started another channel called Gummy Worm Gym, which I'm going to start uploading edited VODs to here in a little bit. Edited VODs, edited vlogs, and just I want to make an actual channel out of that. So I got to start doing that, and one of the things I need to do is I need to download some of these videos and start editing them. So that's a nightmare. If any video editors out there want to join the cause and help me become an empire of gamers and streamers and awesomeness, that would be really cool. You know what I mean? I could use that for sure. But but if not, I understand. What's up, chat? By the way, Shikon342, thank you so much for the follow. Trying to make sure that I give everybody my shout outs when I see it. I'm opening my stream manager as often as I can. Trying to just keep it going, you know what I mean? You guys want to see something I'm working on? Put this here so you guys can still see chat. Okay. check it. I'm working on this, and I don't know how well this is even gonna work right now, but because I need this like just at the right thing. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Let's go. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. And now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying here's to your health. Yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah. Tell me we can roll and you're with me. Everyone we know feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. I know you are all here. I know you are rolling with me. That's all I got so far. I wonder if I should actually try and record that part. Testes. Alright, let's go. I got gum in my mouth. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying here's to your health. Yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. I know you can hear it. I know you can grow with me. It's not an outro line, but let's see how that sounds with the mix. Testes. Oh my god, it sounds good. Alright, let's go. If I do have gum in my mouth, I have gum in my mouth. It's nicotine gum, I need it. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying here's to your health. Yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. I know you can hear it. I know you can grow with me. Okay, so I'm gonna redo that, but we're close. I'm gonna get the nicotine gum out of my mouth in a second. What I want to do is record this. One thing I don't have yet is I don't have G-Snap. If you guys are into Audacity, I'm gonna kind of explain my process. I have zero money, so as a musician with zero money, starving artist style, I downloaded Audacity. It's one of the few like actually free, like not ad-walled DAWs, which is a digital audio workspace. So so I got Audacity for free. There's a lot of plugins that you can get for it, and then they end up in your effects down at the bottom. So I'm going to go onto the internet here in a little bit and download G-Snap, which is Audacity's auto tuner. And that way I'll be able to have my, you know what I mean? Like that robo voice effect that a lot of hip hop artists do today. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, like it really does keep you on key. And so it's an old school cheat at this point now. I remember like 1999, I think it was 99, when Jay-Z did the death of autotune, and he really thought he was onto something. He was like, I'm really going to put an end to all this auto-tune shit. And that did not happen. All right. The gum is out. Let's go. Yeah. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying here's to your health. Yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. You ain't ain't fucking with me, no, you ain't fucking with me, no. See. Let's give that a listen. Sorry, Twitch, I know this is like repetitive, but it's me recording myself. What do you expect? I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shippy. Tearing down the walls of the city. You ain't fucking with me, no, you ain't fucking with me, no. Okay, so you want to see something really cool, though. Let's Elliott Smith this thing. So Elliott Smith, it's time to get into some deep lore. Elliott Smith was an amazing singer-songwriter who did kind of like folk emo stuff. And he was known as the doppelganger because he would always do 2 vocal tracks of the same thing. No harmonies, just doubling himself up. And it creates an effect that whether you like it or not, it's just like it just kind of grabs the ear a little bit better. So let's try the same thing. I'm going to try and deliver it the exact same way. And I'll show you kind of what you do. I'm just kind of describing one of my processes because personally, I'm not great at harmonies. China is the person who rocks at harmonies. So here we go. Let's go. Yeah. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Alright, now check this out. So what I did was I took maybe another, I'm going to say like 1.5 inches away from the microphone, and I delivered it with a little bit more punch, so that I pulled one ear off. I usually do my first track with both ears, and a lot of singers will tell you like don't do that. You can't hear yourself. For some reason, it's just easier for me to get into it and really, really feel it if I don't have to hear myself. If I can only hear the beat as though I was like, because when I grew up playing music live, like Josh would start playing a riff really loud and I would be singing like at a normal volume so that you couldn't hear me. And I'm writing while I'm singing so that way I can kind of fade into the background until I have all the words down. And then I really punch it out. And for some reason, that kind of carried over to my recording process. So there's usually one of these kind of deadpan tracks. I might actually end up deleting this second track because it's the one where I was like being as deadpan as possible. And so what I'll do is I would delete the second track and go into a third or a fourth track where I would, make sure that I have my doppelganger effect. But let's listen to how the deadpan from the first take and the little, like not a full belt, but a little tilt for the second goes. Yeah. There's a lot of mouth sounds in that. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. Too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. So that's not bad. So let's go in here. Grab all of this. What I do is I grab this whole beginning part where there was a bunch of me just making mouth noises. We're going to generate silence. In Audacity, you have to generate silence. You don't want to just hit that and hit delete because what it's going to do is delete all of this section. And this, for some reason, will automatically just snap to the beginning. And then this will be at the beginning. It'll be all out of time. Make sure you generate silence when you're trying to silence something. So now there should be no mouth sounds or yeah or at the beginning. It's just, it'll start in on me. And what I want to do as well, because this one's so deadpan, it's a little bit off if you heard. I'm going to lower that quite a bit. And when I lower it, I'm also going to give it a little bit of reverb. And this is something that I like to do when I'm just making my own tracks. Now, if you're recording a bass track that you're going to send off to a producer, I don't recommend doing this. I recommend, honestly, recording this bass track the way that I just did, maybe silencing any of the parts that you don't want, the little pops, and then sending literally a rendered version of just your audio. And it's going to sound horrible because it's just your voice. Like, it's going to be like, if you're anything like me, it's going to be like nails on a chalkboard. You're going to hear your own voice and you'll be like, oh God, I hate it. But you send that raw clip off, and that will make it far easier for your producer to work with it. But since we're not working with a producer, we're going to go ahead and do our own little really poor man's producing. And let's see, preview. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help it. Okay, so that room size is a little too big. I'm going to put it at like 55 maybe. 55. Let's do less of a pre-delay and more reverberance. I'm going to put that up at like 60. See how that sounds. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling. That's nice. I like that. So it gives you just more of a ring. It's not really like, and you see how that kind of bumps it. So like I said, you're going to want to turn this down. It might actually be down quite a bit. 7 decibels is a shitload. If I render this right now, it'll be really, really quiet. So, and keep in mind that when you're doing these bars over here, it's not always going to translate perfectly to your earphones in real time. When you render it, it might actually be a lot quieter. So make sure, if you're really trying to mess with stuff, what I would actually recommend doing, this is just for when I'm listening back and I want it back, you put these on 0. I'll show you exactly what I do. Stretch this out, maybe zoom in a little bit so you give yourself a little bit more room to work with. And then up here, I don't know if you can see, oh, you guys can't see my mouse. I wish you could see my mouse. I'll make sure you can see my mouse next time, but I'll hover. Envelope tool. Bam. So now what I can do is I can place nodes. And these nodes are volume sliders. So I'm going to place some like kind of on places where I know the volume's okay. I just click and leave them. These are fine. But then places like this, I'll go boop, turn that down. Right here, boop, turn that down. You know what I mean? So we're making a volume envelope. And then you can click back on your selection tool to go over here. But now, one of them has a little bit of reverb. And that should make it sound real nice when we do this. Let's, I'm just trying to get you all back in a nice little configuration that I can work with. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we need reverb on the other track. I think I just need it on the first track, because I want a nice bass track. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen $1, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Alright, so I don't hate that. What I want to do then is I'm going to switch over here. I'm going to put down some choruses, because I think these are going to be, I think these big spiky zones, you cannot see my mouse. God damn it. I think the big spiky zones are going to be my choruses. So let's see, this to there. This right here I think is where the next chorus is going to start, but I want to give myself a little lead in so I know what I'm working with. I'm just going to repeat the Everyone We Know part. I can use my waveform to kind of find it. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Then I'm gonna do the same again. We're gonna doppelgang this shit. Ready? Use my waveform to kind of find Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Nice. Now I think we're gonna do a third chorus. Let's see. I think so. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. All right, hold up. So let's Control Z, start from there and try it again. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Let's go. Alright, this is gonna be good. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. Alright. So then, just for shits and giggles, I grab this. Give myself a little tiny fade out. Watch this. Effects. Fade out. Bam. It just automatically makes that go nice and quiet. So I think this is actually the track that I'm going to give the reverb to. We're going to go effect, reverb. I want to keep it on the same reverb for this, just for continuity's sake. I'm going to do that with this as well. Effect, reverb. Okay. Don't forget that I said a little thing here. If you remember right here, I can even solo this and you can hear it. And I can use my waveform to kind of find it. Yeah, I don't need that. Also, what is up with my fucking plosive ass mouth sounds today? Besides plosives, there's also a shitload of like saliva. Swallow your spit, man. Let's see. Generate silence over that. So there, that part's gone now. So now there should be a reverb track on each. This is reverb, and then down here on track 3 is reverb. You guys cannot see my mouse. I gotta remember. So there should be all the choruses laid down. We'll see how it sounds. Might be too loud, might be too quiet. We don't know yet. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Okay. So just real quick, I've noticed that the instrumental is just a little bit too loud. It's a little too bassy. It's kind of destroying the rest of it's like blowing me out. So I just click on the bar where the title is. See where it says x2download.com free guitar hyperbeat. I click on that bar when there's a little hand icon for a mouse, and it highlights all of this. And then I go in here, I go effects, normalize, and I'm going to tell it, I normally normalize peak amplitude, and I like it somewhere, kind of low. So it takes it down just a notch, and hopefully it should make it to where I can be heard a lot easier. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too can bring it ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. See, this is where another person comes in here and does a fucking verse with me. Can yeah. They can say that you know what I'm saying? Like another person can be rapping here. Maybe Josh. Maybe I'll hit up Josh for that one. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Okay, I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, so just bear with me here. We're going to add one more track, and I'm just going to do the choruses, and we're going to try it with some distortion. So I'm going to do this a little bit more gravelly because I want this to be like a bass line punch for the vocals. Then if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's the elf, yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty, tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Okay. Let's try it again over here. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Oh god, I fucked that. I love it when I do that. It's always fun. I've never done that live on Twitch before, though. That's a first. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty, tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. One more over here, just because we gotta get it. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty, tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No, no. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Okay, so check this out. I think if we grab all of this, bam, every single bit of it, and we go effect, distortion. Then if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's the elf, yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. Okay, so I like that, but here's what we're gonna have to do. Let's grab this. We're gonna have to generate some silence on all this shit because there's some stuff that's like not supposed to be in there. Let's go. Actually, I might leave that. Let's just see what that does. So I'm gonna turn this down because I know that this is gonna be blasting, because that distortion, even though it kills your waveform, that's only because it's muddying all of your peaks and valleys, but it's making it very loud. So I'm kind of excited to see how this sounds, though. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, now I'm feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health, yeah. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty, tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Not too bad, not too bad. Am I in music right now? I should be in just some music. Oh, I should be in music. Oops. Let's go. Everyone we know is in the back. setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. That's not bad. I like that. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cars. So this sound caused a little bit of thing here. I kind of like the let's go. I don't need this weird extra sound here. So let's grab this. We'll generate silence on that. Let's see, what else can we do? Right here is where that could be silent. Let's see how that sounds. Oh God, okay, I see it. I literally see my mouth sound right there. Can you see it? That little speck right there. Generate silence on that. Definitely. Generate silence on that shit. And actually right here too. Screw it, because we don't want. Actually, wait. Kind of close. There you go. Oh, wait, and don't drag over. So here's the thing. You don't want to. I'll show you. I'll even show you. You don't want to drag over and highlight more, because you see how there's extra right there. When I go to generate silence, it's gonna think that I really want to generate silence over all of that. And so it generates silence on the clip, and then it creates a whole other clip. So now I got to go over here and delete that. All right, let's see if I got it all. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop car. Okay, so wait, check this out. Now, I want this to punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this whole track up a little. And I'm going to give it just a slight fade in. Oh, shit. That might actually blow my shit out. Let's see. Because I forgot this is the distortion track, so we'll see. I'd love for it to punch, though. You know what I'm saying? Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna be honest. This is not a song that I'm super proud of. Normally, there's songs that I can feel like when I'm making it. I'm like, this is one. This is a fucking banger right here. This one feels like I threw some shit together real quick for Twitch. I'm really happy with how it turned out, just because it's a quick Twitch song. This took us what, like fucking half an hour or something. Let's see how it all sounds all together real quick. This is just my take. I'm probably gonna send this off to another artist. I've sent stuff off to other artists many times before. I'm just putting that out there. I've sent stuff to, I'm not even going to call people out by name. I'm just going to say there's lots of different artists that I've been like, hey, do you want to collaborate? And they're like, fuck yeah, send me something. And then I send them something and nothing comes back. So it's hard to find good musicians to collaborate. But if you're listening to this and this sounds like something you can hop on, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And let's check it out one last time. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen $1, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. And you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. This is the guest spot right here. It's not even that long. It's like, what, like 8 bars or something? Let's go. Everyone we know is in the backyard. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that let's go too. It's kind of cool. Everybody, start again. Let's go. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Were there click sounds in there? Hold on. That sounded like mouse clicks. Did I hear mouse clicks? Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Yup, there's a mouse click in there. Hold on. Wait. Where is that? I heard you, you son of a bitch. Let me find that shit. It's right here, I bet. So yeah, once again, you highlight the clip, generate silence. Bam. We'll do that for here too. Because I have no idea. The mouse click might be so quiet that it doesn't even make any kind of waveform. Although there was a little bit of waveform on this second one. It looked a little bulbous. Okay, from there to there. Generate silence on that. Just to make sure. Hopefully all of that mouse sound is gone now. So. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Nice, okay, we got it. I like that distortion track. It actually really does add to it. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. See the pop in my chat really quick. Just be like, T, where are you? You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. That's so bad. Hold on, wait. We're fixing that right now. This and this both from the beginning can be effect, fade out. Oh no, I didn't mean to fade in. Wait. Control Z. That's not what I meant to do. That would be a weird one. We're gonna fade out, and actually, we're gonna fade out like maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see. Because we want this to die off with the song, like, perfectly, if we can. I like how this jumps in. I actually don't hate this. Everybody knows yeah, I like that. That's not a bad way to bring in the last chorus. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. Okay, this right here needs to be brought way down. That's like... I don't hate the progression that I found. No. It's like it adds a little bit of a finality to it, but it's not like my best work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it to be that loud. Bam. Just like that. Go back to our selector view. Let's see how this outro plays now. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. It's still really loud. Okay, you know what? Let's grab this. We're going to have this fade out effect. So you see how much I highlighted? The reason is because the fade out effect is always going to go from full volume to whatever the lowest volume is that you're set for fade out. So I want it to be small so that this goes away. And actually what I'll do is I'll start... Wait, let's grab this. Go to here. We'll generate silence on this so that there's nothing after that on my mic, right? Then we'll grab this little part that I had grabbed, And we will, it might actually need to be even less than that. So from here to there, right there. Perfect. Okay. Effect, fade out again, and maybe even one more fade out because I really do want this to be super, super subtle. Tearing down the walls of the city, and you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me now. No, no, you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me now. No, you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me. It's funny that I'm like really kind of off time in the last one, but I don't really care. I think that's actually okay because it's like fading and yeah. So if we go to the very beginning, zoom out again all the way so you can see the whole track. Give it one zoom and all right, last playthrough, and then we're gonna call this a stream. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I like that. I really like that progression. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah, tell me we can roll when you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city, and you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me now. I just realized we're peaking really bad up here on the top, so I want to watch that peak. Hold on. I just brought everything down just a little bit, so hopefully this peak doesn't hit up here. I'm really trying to make it, feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, not feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah, tell me we can roll when you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city, and you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me now. So this so far is the way that I know how to EQ stuff out, but I want to figure out a way if I can get just a more of a basic volume EQ so that I can master it a little bit better. Audacity is not great for that, it would seem. Let's go. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. Okay, so this right here I think might be part of what's peaking us, and there's a couple other things that are peaking us, but let's grab this. That needs to be a lot smaller. There we go. Then what else is peaking us hard? There's got to be something touching a bar somewhere, maybe. No, it would seem not. Okay, so these are all even. But then what is overall? Getting worked hard. It's too far. It does seem to be the bass. Maybe if I go to 2? Getting worked hard. It's too far. Yeah. Tell me we can roll when you with me. That's better. That's much better, actually. Just on the like looking at the actual waveform and the bars up here, the peak bars at the top, it does look a little bit better. So let's see. See how we're peaking up at 18 right now? When the bass hits, it goes all the way up to the 0, but the point is that we're trying to stay away from the very peak, which is that line right past the 0. Okay, we're already up pretty high at -6. Watching that bar at the top. Oh, not bad. Okay, so since the second bass hit, third bass hit, fourth bass hit, really loud. It's not horrible though. I don't hate that. It's not a horrible mix. fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. So here's a question. Should I go here and try to find where that bass hit is that's really loud and see if I can't normalize it? Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Oh, wait, is it cars? Is it cop cars? It might be. It might legitimately be the cop cars. Just to see if it is or not, we'll stop. You can't edit while you're playing it, so bam, bam. You just stay normal. Stay normal. You need to go up like 1 pixel. This can come down. There we go. Let's see. Watch the bars at the top. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over. It didn't go all the way to the line. It did red out, but it didn't go all the way to the line. So I think I might be good. We'll try and render this in a little bit and see kind of what happens. I'm going to render this off stream, and then I'll probably shoot the MP3 file around to people and be like, yo, what do you guys think? Does anybody want to hop on this? And if anybody wants to hop on this, I can save the Audacity file. I did just recently notice that this thing has a small little hard drive, so I'm going to need to go get some external storage. But because I just wiped a bunch of projects because I was like, these aren't really going anywhere, and you know what I mean? So, but this one, though, it seems like it's at least going somewhere. We started this with a stream, so at the very least I want to come out with like an MP3 of this that I can then go over again. But I know I've said last playthrough a couple times, but then I always end up tweaking it, so... I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help, but now I'm standing here naked, now I'm feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city, and you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Nah. It's like so force of habit to want to do the like R&B runs. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that, but it's tempting. So we're still peeking out right below. Maybe we are peeking out a little. Damn. Let's go. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll and you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Yeah. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. No. You ain't fucking with me now. Like, you can do runs in here, you can do all kinds of stuff. I just want to leave it open so that whoever's collaborating can have a lot of space here. The next song that we do, we gotta make something where China can hop on and we can get some really nice harmonies. Everyone we know is in the backyard. I'm just feeling this like hyper pop hip hop stuff, but it's actually pretty tough to make. Is this? Hold on a second. Is this noise? Is this fucking noise right here? Let me listen to this. Okay, it looks like noise. It looks thicker than a regular line. Oh, it is. Everyone. Wait a second. What was that? What the fuck is that? Is that me like... Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was a little bit thicker than it should be. I didn't realize there was a little clicky noise in there. That should be totally gone now, hopefully, right? Everyone we know is... Oh, there's a weird little clip in there, though, too. You hear that clip? It's this. Okay. Generate silence on that, too. Yes. Then bam. Let's see how that sounds. Does it punch right in? Everyone we know... Yep. Okay, good. So... That's the one case where I want it to punch right in. Sometimes you want it to kind of smooth in a nice transition to kind of blend into the music. This is one case where I want the chorus to go, everyone we know, like really punch in. We'll start from here. Wait a second. What is this, and why does it look bad? Everyone. Wow, that's a long breath. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. This is another thing you're going to want to do. And this is like production level stuff. When you get into producing music, you're going to start doing stuff like this, where you go through and you literally silence everybody's breaths. You don't want any breaths in there. And believe it or not, this is legit. This is stuff that happens in studios all the time. Musicians go into the studio and they are breathing hard. And then the producer, the studio manager, not the studio manager, but the producer is going to go in and make sure that all those breaths are taken care of. I might actually even do one for this, because check this shit out right here. What does this sound like? What is this? This is the let's go, I think. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so. Let's go. Let's go. I think this is the click of my mouth that doesn't need to be in there. And actually, I want to get closer because I want to make sure that I really get, because that's the let's. That little tiny knob is the me saying let's go. Because I said let's go, not let's go. Generate silence on this. So hopefully my is not there anymore, because that was really weird and gross. Let's go. Everyone we know is... Now let's get rid of the... You can see how producers who did this for a living are probably the same people who made that meme where they took everyone's breath out of like the, you know those really famous one of the infomercial guy, and he's like, they just like, they only edited out everything but the breaths. Silence. Bam. Okay. See how that sounds now. Let's go. Everyone we know. Nice. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about? You can edit out all those breaths. I normally don't feel like I need to edit out every breath, because oftentimes, and especially now with these hyperpop beats, they're so blown out that it's like you're not going to be able to hear shit under this fucking loud ass driving hyperpop bass. But it plays out. Let's start from the beat drop up here. Plays out like this. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. Everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you're with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city. Yeah. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. No. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No. You ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me. I'm gonna do one more fade out on this, because that is really embarrassing. Like how off time that is. I'm like, I don't even want to discuss it. It's like I got so nervous that I just started. Let's do one. Well, let's hear it. No. You ain't fucking with me now. Okay, that's almost doable. You can still tell that I'm off time, but at least it's less embarrassing. No, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. No, you ain't fucking with me now. You ain't fucking with me now. I could literally just do it again, but I don't want to. It's already been a sesh. So this is the thing too, is that on the 27th of this month, I have an appointment to go see a doctor and hopefully talk to them about getting on some ADHD meds or getting into a group where I talk about my ADHD with people. And I don't even know necessarily that it is ADHD. It might be something more or less serious. I'm not sure. I've never been diagnosed. So I'm 35 years old. I've been struggling with this shit with my brain forever. So this is like what you've just witnessed is about as far into my creative process as I get these days. I can put this kind of stuff down, create something that I think is a song, but I feel like it's very incomplete. I need to figure out either if I can find a producer, because I'm more of a singer. I'm just a singer. I can play an instrument a little bit, but I just like singing. So that's why this type beat up here at the top is what we're working with today, because I just don't oftentimes want to sit down and try to record or produce an actual backing track. So this is what we get. We're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and render this now anyway. Screw it. What you do is you export as MP3. I'm going to put this on my desktop, and I'm going to call it You Ain't. Your tracks will be mixed down as an exported file. I say okay. The artist name right here, we're going to say Gummy. The track title is You Ain't. And the album is Live on the Internet. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up making an entire album of this shit. I should probably save this as well. So save project. Bam. Okay. There's no file here for it. I'm going to put it... Where is it? Actually, downloads is fine. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to call it You Ain't Audacity. So that's my You Ain't Audacity file. So now that's there. I should be able to close this. Oh, hello. Hey, everybody. There we are. There's OBS. Let's close this. Let's close my Discord. I'll see if when I go in here, yeah. See how it sounds in just a single renderer. Hey, Dax. I'm really trying to make it. Feels like nobody can help. But now I'm standing here naked, now I'm feeling myself. It's like I've never seen a dollar, but I'm feeling the wealth. And if you're holding up a drink, I'm saying it's to your health. Yeah, everyone we know is in the backyard. We were setting fire to the cop cars. Everybody's over getting worked hard. It's too far, yeah. Tell me we can roll when you with me. Everyone we know is feeling shifty. Tearing down the walls of the city, and you ain't fucking with me now, you ain't fucking with me.